Welcome to the PJO Insurance Brokerage Podcast. We cover different topics on business insurance in order to help you choose the appropriate coverage. We believe that being properly insured is just good business sense, and our experienced brokers will help design an insurance program specifically for your company's needs. At PJO Insurance Brokerage, we put our clients' needs first and foremost.
In this episode, we'll review the essential elements of Arizona workers' compensation insurance for employers and employees. Understanding the full scope of workers' compensation coverage in Arizona is crucial for both employers and employees, especially to prevent misunderstandings when a work-related accident occurs. Workers' compensation is a type of employment liability insurance in Arizona that provides financial protection to workers injured or who fall ill due to their job. This coverage ensures that employees receive necessary medical care, compensation for lost wages, and support for rehabilitation, while simultaneously protecting employers from lawsuits related to workplace injuries. But what exactly are the main provisions? Is this type of insurance necessary regardless of the job type? Continue listening to find the answers to these questions and more. First, let's understand the employer responsibilities under Arizona workers' compensation law. If you have one or more employees, Arizona law mandates that you carry workers' compensation insurance. What is covered? Workers' compensation in Arizona encompasses all medical expenses related to recovery from a work-related illness or injury. It can also compensate for some of the wages lost when injured workers need time off to recover. Arizona's coverage rules stipulate that you must provide workers' compensation for both full-time and part-time employees. However, certain types of workers do not require workers' compensation, including the following: independent contractors, casual employees who work outside the typical operations of your company, and domestic staff working in a private residence. Sole proprietors and partners with no employees are similarly exempt from mandatory Arizona workers' compensation but can opt in for peace of mind. Corporate executives may also require coverage. Key responsibilities for employers include the following: maintaining workers' compensation insurance, allowing employees to opt out of the insurance, notifying employees of their insurance provider's name, address, and other pertinent details when an injury occurs, reporting the incident to both the insurance provider and the Industrial Commission of Arizona, or ICA, within 10 days of notification and filing the relevant paperwork, and cooperating with any investigations into workers' compensation claims. Employers who fail to meet their legal obligations for workers' compensation face fines and potential business termination. If an employer doesn't carry insurance, they risk ICA penalties and civil lawsuits from injured employees. Now, let's review the Arizona Workers' Compensation Statute of Limitations. You must file a claim as soon as possible if you've been injured at work. As an employee, you have 1 year to submit a claim to the ICA from the date of sustaining injuries from a sudden accident or discovering an injury or disease caused by a work-related condition. Claims not filed within this timeframe will be denied, even if valid and made in good faith. Next, let's explore other legal deadlines regarding Arizona workers' compensation. After filing your claim, be aware of other crucial legal deadlines, which include the following. The ICA has 21 days to accept or deny the claim after receipt. If the claim is denied, you have 90 days to appeal using a request for a hearing. And failure to file the request within 90 days forfeits your ability to challenge the denial. Let's now delve into a detailed breakdown of Arizona workers' compensation benefits. Beneficiaries of workers' compensation in Arizona can qualify for numerous benefits. It's important to understand these before negotiating with an insurance provider, as most companies will try to minimize payouts. A Phoenix workers' compensation insurance agent can help determine the full range of benefits you are entitled to. Benefits from Arizona workers' compensation include the following: medical benefits, coverage for all medical expenses related to employment injuries, including travel to healthcare providers, doctor visits, prescriptions, surgeries, physical therapy sessions, hospital stays, and other related expenses. Temporary disability benefits. If an employee cannot return to work temporarily during recovery, they are eligible for temporary disability payments, which are a percentage of their average monthly salary before the injury, capped by the ICA. Permanent disability benefits. available when an employee cannot return to their previous job due to a disability or serious injury. Vocational rehabilitation benefits. These allow an employee to receive education or retraining for another work opportunity. And death benefits, eligible to close family members if a loved one dies as a result of a work-related injury. You might be wondering, how is workers' compensation calculated in Arizona? Temporary disability benefits in Arizona are determined by your typical monthly wage prior to your injury and the severity of your injury. You receive benefits equal to 2/3 of the difference between your former and current monthly salaries, subject to ICA caps. There is also a 5-year limit on receiving temporary benefits. Finally, can you sue your employer in Arizona after a work injury? Generally, you cannot sue your employer. Workers' compensation is designed to protect employers from personal liability while providing benefits to employees. However, if your employer demonstrates gross negligence or willful misconduct, or if they are uninsured, you may have grounds to sue. Additionally, if a third party other than your employer caused your injuries, they could be held legally liable. Remember, if you need help with Arizona workers' compensation, contact us to provide you the guidance you need to avoid future problems. Navigating Arizona's workers' compensation can be challenging. Our team at PJO Insurance Brokerage in Arizona is here to provide professional help and guidance with your work insurance claims. Reach out to us today for more assistance. We're eager to help. Contact us at PJO Insurance Brokerage now and take proactive steps towards safeguarding your company's interests. Call us at 480-680-9951 or visit us online at pjobrokerage.com.
Thank you for listening to the PJO Insurance Brokerage podcast. Our brokers have over 60 years of combined insurance experience, and we are committed to performing above the rest. If you would like to experience what it's like to work with business insurance professionals committed to superior customer service, please call PJO Insurance Brokerage to set up an appointment and review your company's specific insurance needs.